Congratulations on the purchase of your new Ladder Genie. In this video, we'll walk you through the complete assembly of the Ladder Genie Trolley and show you how to adjust the sliders for your ladder. Let's get started. Step 1. Installing the limiters. Install the two limiters onto the trolley loading base using the 1/4 20 by 7/8 inch round head screws. Note the orientation of the limiters. Step 2. Install the U-bolt. Remove the top nuts, washers, and lock washers from the U-bolt. Install the U-bolt into the designated holes at the top of the trolley. Flip the trolley over and secure the U-bolt using the washers, lock washers, and nuts. Tighten evenly. Step 3. Install the slider extrusions. Install the slider extrusion and top slider to one side of the trolley body. Align the 5 mounting holes on the top slider with the corresponding holes on the extrusion. Secure them using 5 1/4 inch 20 by 1 inch hex bolts, lock washers, and nuts. These will be the longest bolts included with your Ladder Genie. Tighten the bolts just enough so that you are able to wiggle the extrusions. Repeat this step for the other side of the trolley, ensuring the sliders on both sides are facing inwards. Step 4. Adjusting the top sliders. Measure the width of the extension section of your ladder. In our example, our ladder was 16.5 inch wide. Refer to the adjustment diagrams in pages 16 to 18 of your Ladder Genie manual. Optimal spacing for the sliders is 1/8 inch per side from the ladder rail. Using our example ladder width at 16.5 inches, we will space the sliders at 16 3/4 inch. Adjust the extrusions by hand to achieve the top slider spacing width for your ladder. Reference the grooves in the trolley face to ensure that you are positioning the extrusions center to the trolley. Once adjusted, tighten all 10 mounting screws of the extrusions to lock them into place. Once you've secured the extrusions, lay your ladder flat and test the spacing of the top sliders. Slide your trolley over the extension section of your ladder. You should feel smooth movement with no catching or resistance. If you do, repeat step 4. Step 5. Installing and adjusting the bottom sliders. Measure the width of the base section of your ladder. In our example, our ladder base section was 17.5 inches wide. Referring back to the diagrams in pages 16 through 18 of your Ladder Genie manual, our example base section measures 17.5 inches. With a recommended 1/8 inch gap on each side for smooth sliding, we will set our bottom slider spacing to 17 3/4 inches. Please note that you may be required to add shims to your bottom sliders, depending on the width of your ladder base. 1/16 and 1/8 inch shims will be provided with your Ladder Genie. Make sure you're using the same number and thickness of shims on both sides of the trolley. Each side must be identical to ensure smooth and balanced operation along the ladder rails. Once you've determined your shim configuration, install the bottom sliders by aligning them with the mounting holes on the slider extrusions. Secure them using the provided 1/4 20 screws, either 1/2 inch or 7/8 inch in length, depending on your shim setup. Let's do a final measurement check to confirm that both the top and bottom sliders are spaced correctly for your ladder. Once verified, lay your ladder flat and slide the trolley up and down along the base and fly extension. You should feel smooth movement with no catching or resistance. If you do experience any binding, revisit steps 4 and 5 to adjust your slider spacing and shim configuration. Proper alignment is essential for smooth travel and a seamless transition between ladder sections. That wraps up our tutorial on assembling and adjusting the Ladder Genie Trolley. With proper spacing, alignment, and a smooth test run, your system is now ready for safe and efficient operation. Always remember to inspect your setup before each use, follow the safety guidelines, and refer back to your manual or this video whenever needed. Thank you for choosing Ladder Genie as your trusted hoisting solution. We're proud to support your work with equipment designed for safety, efficiency, and reliability. Every lift, every job, and every time.